Safety and ethics, equitable distribution is something that goes beyond safety, making sure that everybody has access to the technology. Long-term safety, so a lot of the safety considerations are of necessity. It's hard to do long-term experiments, so you have to have a way of constantly reevaluating things over long periods of time. For example, it was over a 70-year period we reevaluated the removal of wolves from Yellowstone. A few drugs are pulled off the market during what's called phase 4, which is when it's out in the market. But as long as we keep that flexibility and that dedication, we need to shore up and support morally and financially agencies like the USDA, the EPA, and the FDA, EMA, that protect our environment and our health. I think they're not our enemies. They're our friends. They're not slowing us down. They're helping us get past the negatives calmly and smoothly. And some of my colleagues are concerned or angry, frustrated with critique or with the media and movies and books portraying scientists in a less than positive light. I think this is healthy. I don't. That's not necessarily a bad thing that we have Frankenstein and Gattaca and Jurassic Park. By putting these sometimes unlikely scenarios in our face, we imagine other scenarios and we don't have to live through them. So not only do we not have to repeat history that we're ignorant of, we don't even have to experience it in the first time if we can imagine it. So I think this is very healthy to have these discussions way in advance, and in many cases in advance of it not happening. Some of the greatest unsung heroes are the ones that help us avoid things that we never see. Y2K was a fizzle. Was it a fizzle because it was never real, or was it because many unsung heroes worked hard to make it fizzle, make it not impactful? So there's probably hundreds of other things where a disaster was averted because somebody was working behind the scenes and anticipating all the possible ways things can go right and wrong.